All right, so we're looking at West Africa's geography. Your map is actually already filled in for some parts of this. So this will be quick in the beginning here. Your map is already colored in with these colors. The brown is the desert area, green is rainforest area, and then this orange color is the savannas. And you should check out your vocabulary to know what a savanna is. Um, what we're going to do is we're going to take a moment here, and you actually already have this labeled as well. This is the Sahara Desert. It's one of the largest deserts in the world, incredibly difficult to go across. And then you have the Niger River here. So this is what your map should look like. You do have your map key at the bottom, and then you'll notice that off to the right hand side off your screen that you have things that you can click and drag into place. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to actually locate Ghana, Mali, and Songhai, three major empires during the medieval ages. You can either click and drag your circles to the spots on the map, or you can create your own circles. Just make sure that they are the right colors. So we're going to put a yellow circle for Ghana. Notice that it kind of covers the Sahara Desert here, as well as part of the Savannah area. It touches the Niger River right around that high point right here. It wasn't that large, but it is an area of significance. Mali was a lot larger. And you'll notice that Mali, again, goes through the Sahara Desert, has that savanna, but now goes down into the rainforest. It encompasses more of the Niger River than Ghana did. So Ghana is barely touching the Niger River. Mali has half the Niger River within its empire. We then insert the purple circle for Songhai and just notice it grew again, right? This one's basically where Mali was, but it extends even further down into the rainforest and further into the Sahara Desert. So those are the three empires. We have Ghana, we have Mali, and we have Songhai. Now you already have your trade routes drawn on the map because I didn't want you guys to have to mess with that. And this is where you're going to click and drag your little characters off to the side here. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to put a camel in the Sahara Desert. In order to cross the Sahara, it was incredibly difficult, very deadly, but with the introduction of the camel, they were actually able to go across these trade routes you see here because camels don't need water, right? Camels can travel for long periods of time and they are desert resistant, and so they can go across in these areas, and so they needed camels to go across the Sahara Desert. The next thing you're going to click and drag are the gold bars. So Ghana, Mali, and Songhai were in a perfect location for mining gold, which made them incredibly valuable. You'll be looking at Ghana with gold and salt trade, and you'll be looking a little bit at a man named Mansa Musa, who basically was the richest man in the history of the world because of how much gold came out of this area. As I mentioned, salt. Salt we don't really think of as that valuable. We have it on our kitchen table, but salt is incredibly valuable, especially during a time when there's no such thing as refrigeration, because salt actually preserves your food for a long period of time. And so all of the empires were able to mine for gold and salt, making them really sustainable and very wealthy because everyone's going to them for these two items. The last thing we need to do is click and drag crops down into the rainforest area. They were able to plant in the rainforest area, so this is really nice fertile soil. This is a wet area, so the plants are going to get watered, and they were able to plant crops down in the rainforest. And so you have the camel in the Sahara Desert representing the fact that it's really dry and you need that camel to cross. You have gold and salt within the empires over here, and then they're growing their crops down here in the rainforest. Make sure that you take a screenshot of your map. So turn it in on Google Classroom, but then take a screenshot of it and update your digital notebook.